Hello, everyone. This is me, Lady Infamous 415, Grown Women Gaming, IntermediateGaming.com. And this is a lovely Saturday morning, Grown Women Gaming Podcast, Volume 24. Good morning and welcome. I'm here with my squad, and we have a special guest today. I saw her when I first started doing this, and she was the first women of color streamer on Twitch, and I seen, so I latched on to her. She's up with Club Rio, Twitch affiliate. She just came back from PAC East. It is Reema Tha Beast. Say hello to everyone, Reema.
Hey, how y'all doing? Hey.
All right then. And I want to welcome my squad. Say what's up, CHAREECE.
What's up, everybody?
Miss DELILAH HD.
Y'all know who it is. DELILAH_HD. Happy to be here. Looking forward to these topics on this Saturday. So yeah.
All right. And last but not least, Miss LBOOGIE 0208.
Morning, everybody. Hope everyone's having a beautiful Saturday morning. And I'm glad we have a guest this week. It'll be cool.
Oh, all right. That's what's up. All right, then. So let's start with you, Miss LBOOGIE 0208. What you been playing this week?
Primarily Sea of Thieves. Yes, Sea of Thieves. I'm quite happy looking for treasure. I know, right? Like, because apparently I'm a child if I like playing Sea of Thieves. But I mean, isn't that why we all play games? Because we're all children at heart. But anyways, we've spent like an hour and a half, no lie, at a fort.
Really?
Like, going around in circles, chasing 3 other galleons, trying to see who would come out on top. But that's the shit that I love about Sea of Thieves, you know? But I played that, a little bit of Far Cry, a little bit of Overwatch last night with Miss Lady.
I saw that.
And that's about it. Yeah, that's about it.
What about you, Miss DELILAH HD? You've been playing.
You guys, I've been playing that Hellblade. I got, trying to get past the stupid R puzzle. Those stair puzzles are a pain in the butt. I can't stand them.
Oh my god! I just beat the first door because I know in the beginning you have to like conquer 3 doors. Yeah. I think I just beat the first door this week. Ooh, the puzzles kill me.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing I hate about that game. I swear to you. And I've also been playing God of War. I actually started last night, and man,
Oh my god.
I went in with some skepticism, and dude, like it's amazing. Like I can't knock it for anything. It's dope. So I'll always talk about that later on in the podcast. But yeah, that's what I'm playing. So yeah.
Oh, okay. CHAREECE, what you been playing?
I've been on that Terra lately, still on that kick. I'm trying to max out my character.
What level is your character right now?
She's level 55, and I got to get her to 65.
I can't play with you. You go too.
Man, I think I'm like a level 10 on Terra. So,
and I'm doing it the long way. I'm actually playing the story. Everybody else just does dungeons and skips everything. So it's that's why it's taking me so long.
Oh really? And Miss Reema,
you don't have to.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you out. What were you saying?
Oh no, it's fine. I'm saying you don't have to do the story. Just do straight dungeons and you'll level up quickly.
Really? Because
really,
I think I got the Lancer, the high elf Lancer, and I think I made a mistake, but I'm gonna be committed to her right now because I don't want to start over. I really don't. The first like few levels of Terra was ridiculous.
Ridiculous good or ridiculous bad? Like
ridiculous like. It's a slow start. It's a slow start.
It's a grind.
It's a grind.
Slow.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's free. It's a free game. You can't knock down a free game, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I want to try it too.
Reema, what you been playing?
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure you can knock down free games if you look on Twitter.
Yeah, I know, right? Radical Heights. Anyone play that?
That's just free?
I didn't play that. Although I wouldn't mind playing it just to play it to say for sure that I know it's trash.
Yeah, I've been shitting on Warframe for maybe about 3 years. I'm just like, Warframe is not it. There are so many other games. I think I'd rather play Paragon. I think I'm
People try to get me into that too. I'm like, I'm okay.
Yeah, I haven't even tried Paragon, so I don't know too much about that.
Oh, and Smite made me almost sell my Xbox, so I think I'm good on that one.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I just jumped into a match like willy-nilly without like knowing the mechanics first because Smite mechanics are complicated for no reason. Yeah, I was just getting shit on. So I was like, all right, I'm good on you, Smite. I'll check you later. But yeah, recently I've been replaying Kingdom Hearts 2 with my community, and it's been really, really fun, even though I'm like going through the whole game knowing the whole damn story and like everybody else doesn't. But it's been like really, really fun. Like, I just wanted to play something that I was like interested in. It was like really cool and easy to play. So I've been playing that. But the problem is when I started that, I also picked up Ni no Kuni 2, which I was just so excited to play it. I'm still excited to play it.
I haven't heard of that. Can you elaborate a little bit of what type of game that is?
Oh, Ni no Kuni, at least the original Ni no Kuni, if you think of like Pokemon mechanics, like you have a little character that does have a storyline, goes into an alternate universe, so to speak, that has like a kingdom in it. And that kingdom is in peril. And you can actually alter different, things of that universe in your own universe. And you're traveling back and forth. And you have these little monsters that you fight these bad guys with. Like somebody's trying to take over the kingdom, I think, in the first one. I didn't play all of the first one. I watched a playthrough of it. And it made me super interested. It was on PS3. It was like one of the most cool Japanese role-playing games on the PS3, in my opinion. It was super cute. And the storyline was like really childlike but low-key dark, which is like what I'm really into, obviously, if I play Kingdom Hearts. So it was really nice. And then when Ni no Kuni 2 got announced, I was like, I'm definitely playing this one. This looks amazing. And then the storyline for it was just really cute. It's like this kid who wants to unite his entire kingdom and wants everyone to live happily ever after, but he got these rat-looking things overthrowing his kingdom. But the better part about it is they really improved the mechanics for this game, which is what made me excited. Like in the first one, you were the kid, but you had to play with your monsters, kind of like Digimon or whatever. And if your monsters died, your kid was shitty. Like he couldn't do nothing. Like they died. It was kind of like fighting with a stick. But in this one, you do get those assistants, but your characters are definitely stronger with more customization. And it's just like the mechanics are just way better. And then the interactions are just way better. And then the world looks even better than before. And Japanese art style is my thing. So yeah, I was really excited to play that. But then God of War came out.
Yeah, I know that Ni no Kuni 2 is also on PC, and so that's where I picked it up. Haven't started it yet though, but it's one of those traditional kind of Japanese RPG games. So yeah, I just want to definitely try it out since I play more primarily on Xbox and PC, but I did also try God of War, as you guys know. But go ahead, I'm sorry, cutting you off.
Oh no. Well, I like those variety of games, y'all. Let's get to these topics now. I love Call of Duty, and a lot of stuff been coming out the last couple of weeks. One, the trailer came, like a little teaser popped up, and then now they're saying no single player. Now they're saying no their battle royale mode, and now I'm getting news that they're trying to make it like Overwatch. It's a rumor. The Overwatch rumor, that's a rumor, quote unquote. But they saying they trying to make it like Overwatch. And personally, I believe it's the beginning of the end because it's looking like they ran out of ideas. Like the little spark that they had with Call of Duty is not there anymore. They're saying that, and this is coming from Forbes, Treyarch will ship a mostly multiplayer Black Ops 4 without campaign, probably because they just couldn't finish it in time for the October release. Really? Do I remember Call of Duty Black Ops coming out in October or November? But that's just my business. Instead, they'll get a Battle Royale mode, which is being developed by Raven Software. A studio Activision uses to help with numerous games like other Call of Duty titles and Destiny 2.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, this is just the business side coming out, you know, because basically quantity over quality is the name of the game for Activision, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And, they gotta get that game out, you know, and then everybody is avoiding October for Red Dead Redemption. Even the high and mighty Call of Duty can't compete with that.
I don't think it can. I really don't think it can.
Especially with all these new slashes to the amount of game you get, and people are upset that they think, oh well, you better not put it out for $60. I guarantee you it's $60 for a only multiplayer game,
Mm-hmm. Well, I think when they did the announcement for Modern Warfare 2 Remaster, it all made a little bit more sense. Like when they said that was going to be campaign only and there was going to be no multiplayer. My assumption is that they are going to be releasing them simultaneously so that they do still put out a campaign for Modern Warfare 2, and then that all of their multiplayer aspects are going to be invested in the game that they can actually sell DLC content for, which would be the new series, Black Ops 4. That's what I'm assuming the formula for Activision as far as Call of Duty is concerned is going, because we don't actually know when Modern Warfare 2 is really going to release, and it might just come out right before Black Ops 4 does, which will make it, oh yeah, we did drop a story for you guys this year. Even though it's the same story, it's a remade story for you guys to enjoy who are older, who are used to the series, and then for the new people, we're putting in this new mode that appeals to a younger crowd. I don't think it's a terrible thing, but I do think it's something that wouldn't work for Call of Duty. But granted, like, how many times are they going to release a game like this with no true innovation every single year? Like, granted, Call of Duty's different every year, but it doesn't reinvent itself every year. It's still the same gameplay every single year. You're still just running around some type of map, just shooting first person at somebody with nothing additional to it. And then every time they tried to reinvent it, it's been trash. Like Advanced Warfare flying in the goddamn air, or a Black Ops 3 running across the damn wall. So yeah, I mean, I get why they would want to switch it up because their formula hasn't really been working. But I think, like Lady Infamous said, it's kind of the beginning of the end. Like, I don't think their formula is ever going to work again, no matter how they reformulate it.
I kind of feel like the beginning to the end has been like for a few years now. They've already been on a downslope. I mean, because they basically just been copying whatever has been the new thing,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost was trash. I mean, Infinite Warfare, I wouldn't even touch that with a 10-foot pole, man.
Agreed.
And it's just, I guess for me, I'm used to the similarities of what Call of Duty has brought to me, but it's not like before. Like, I'm not staying up like 4 or 5 hours playing Call of Duty no more, like I used to. Or I'm not like so eager to spend DLC packs. You know what I mean? Because I used to be like, yo, I'm going to be first one getting these new zombie maps or these new Call of Duty maps. But as soon as they started watering down their value on Call of Duty and making it like a cash grab, it's just, the appeal started to lessen for me. I was very excited for the Modern Warfare 2 remastered. I was going to cop that, but they said they ain't had no multiplayer. What I'm supposed to do then? I want tactical nukes. Black Ops 3 is good, but it ain't all good. Modern Warfare, Call of Duty World War II, it's awesome, but not to the point that I'm buying map packs. I can play a few hours with my basic maps and I'll be good. Like I said on the chat, I'm gonna pour 40 out for this series because it's losing my interest real fast. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to buy this. If they doing it like this, I need to see some gameplay. I need to see a beta.
Day one.
Yeah, right.
She say this every year. I'm not gonna get the Call of Duty. I'm not gonna
My question is, don't Activision has like 3 different studios working on Call of Duty games.
At this
Technically,
point, yeah.
yes. So this is the 3rd studio, and they had at least 2-3 years to come up with some kind of fresh idea. And this is what you come up with. What you been doing? I'm just so confused about this whole Overwatch, this battle. I'm tired of battle royale games. I want something different, and this is not what I want. I don't even like Call of Duty, and I'm offended by this.
Yeah. I think it's definitely a bad.
Yeah, we can rent this now, right, lady? We don't have to buy it now.
Yes, we all gonna Redbox this game.
I'm a game play.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm a Redbox it and not give it back. I'm telling you.
I'm somebody who's bought either that special edition or digital deluxe edition for every Call of Duty in the last 5 years, except for Ghost. I refused to do it for Ghost. I did it for Advanced Warfare. I did it for Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. Yeah, World War II, I got the digital deluxe for that too. So like literally the last 5 Call of Duties, which were probably the most trash 5 Call of Duties, I bought everything for it, minus Goose. And it's just like, I get into it. First DLC pack, I'm cool. And in the next 3, I'm playing something else for the rest of the year. So, I don't know if they'll be getting my money anymore, but good thing I work where I work, and they'll probably just give me the damn code.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I ain't got to worry about that.
That's the way to go.
She work at the trap house, so she can get a code. So yeah, Delilah, how you feel about it? Did you speak on this?
I'm a bit disappointed because I'm one of the few that actually try to play through the campaigns and stuff like that of those games. Because usually they're like engaging and the production value is pretty high on those, but yeah, I don't like it one bit. I hate that everyone's trying to go this battle royale route or try to copy something that's like Overwatch. So I'm probably it's gonna be a hard pass for me.
She said a hard pass.
That's right.
Oh wow, she's
hard pass, right?
Hard pass.
Yeah.
And I know I'm gonna try it. Maybe probably gonna rent it. Nothing like that. Hard pass.
Oh, so you're not even gonna rent it?
Nah.
Not even gonna rent it for the ladies?
Nope.
No.
Damn.
I'm gonna expect.
I'm treat it like how I treat Siege and just like watch y'all on stream or something. Like, yeah, let me watch them on stream. I ain't gonna. Nope.
Well, I'm telling you, Rainbow Six Siege is gonna be my new Call of Duty. I'm telling you, they're gonna be here for a while.
They don't.
They got a new season coming out, don't they?
Right. And wait a second now.
So y'all will play Siege, and that's a multiplayer only game, but will boycott Call of Duty for not having a campaign.
I don't care about.
I'm not boycotting Call of Duty because of the campaign. I'm boycott. I don't like how Call of Duty is going. So do they deserve my money? If they're gonna start acting like a battle royale mode, when I first grew up on the essence of what it was with a Call of Duty game, which was the single player zombies and multiplayer.
Yeah, all in one package. It's only gonna. It's like there's no campaign, all right? No single player campaign, right?
That's what word on the street is.
Okay, well, see,
but Call of Duty is just a straight shooter. Like you can't be mad at Rainbow Six because Rainbow Six has way more modes and tactics to it. It's a lot more diverse than trying to play. Like literally, Call of Duty can be picked up by a 3-year-old and played. Like he'll still get a kill.
He'll still get a kill.
In Rainbow Six, it's just not happening.
Oh, you can't with Rainbow Six. You can't. You ain't camping.
There's a lot of strategy. Yeah,
you ain't camping.
And that's the main reason why I never like playing multiplayer Call of Duty anyway. Like I'm one of the what do they say? Like 2% or some shit like that actually do the campaign. Like when I played Call of Duty, that's what I played was the campaign. Like I rarely played the multiplayer because I'm not trying to spawn it. Every time I spawn in, this little joker is sitting here waiting for people at the spawn locations because he has no life and has played the game so much that he knows the spawn locations and is just shooting people.
Kid, like 10 years old.
Yeah, like I'm good. I don't need to do that. Like that's not even fun for me.
Right. Like I don't want to know I got sniped by a 10-year-old. Like I just don't even.
And they be like, they be talking like that. So
although I did play with a little kid on Sea of Thieves the other day, and he was GG. Like really, he was on them cannons. He was on them cannons, hitting shots as we was turning and stuff. I was like, "Yo, I'm playing with you all the time. Like, add me, me, little boy, add me."
I'm telling you, yeah. There's like a few, like maybe like out of 10 kids that plays online, you got maybe 1 or 2 that are really GG, and I'll be like, "Yo, man, you're cool for a kid. And it's like, okay, thanks. I got
Where y'all
zombies
in these kids.
Zombies were like old school, like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1 zombies. There were kids that was like on them Easter eggs, on them high rounds.
Oh yeah, you right. Yeah, I got carried. I done got carried. I done got put in glitches by some children. It has been like that. Yeah, but not these days and age. Like you get on Fortnite and they ready to go ham. You cannot play.
Man, I can't build shit.
Yeah, I play Fortnite with the kids. That's the only way to go. Like I gotta play with the little kids. I got 2 12-year-old cousins and they carry my ass in Fortnite.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I can't get past the build mechanic. Like I just
I don't like doing that. But I mean, I don't know. Like I feel like, and I hate this. I hate to say this, but like the game is getting so big, you feel like you have to play.
You're obligated.
Yes, like it's like, why does everybody love this? I feel like I have to play just so I can see, you know. But we talked about this last week. I think that you know their weekly challenges and stuff. I think that's what keeps people
okay
there.
All right,
better step it up.
PUBG better step it up. We need that Miramar map. They tripping.
And they only doing the updates for the damn computer. This shit is getting on my nerves. Like, I don't want to see no more tweets about you talking about this week's challenge or whatever, because they already started challenges on the PC. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, what's the gap? Is there like a month or 2 month gap between?
I think it's like no, it's longer than 2 months.
Oh, wow.
I think
it's
6.
longer than 2 months. Yeah, I was gonna say 6.
Wow, I didn't know that. And I got PUBG, but I haven't tried it yet.
And I figured that with Microsoft buying them, that they would start to make more advancements sooner. But I haven't heard shit. It's quiet over there.
It is real quiet. It is real quiet. I'm gonna keep my antennas up there because I do enjoy playing PUBG, but I can't be playing that same map. That's one map.
I know.
It's April. It came out in December.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
November, right?
December 12th.
Yeah.
I remember it.
Oh, okay.
Recently.
Yeah.
So
wait, no. I thought PUBG came to the Xbox in January.
Like late.
I thought it was December.
It was December 12th. It was my birthday week. It was my birthday week.
Okay.
Then when it came out.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah. So
I remember it's my birthday.
It's my birthday week. I knew it. But yeah, I'm really waiting on some new stuff from PUBG. Let's go with State of Decay. Now, mind you, I played the first one, but not that much. But we got like a bit of news about that. I went to the event last week and I saw some stuff on State of Decay and really changed my perspective on this game. It's also coming to Steam. Word on the street is. I want to ask you guys, have you played State of Decay before? If so, how did you like it? Are you interested in getting State of Decay 2? And what are things that you would like to see in that game? Let's start with Reema.
I did not play the first State of Decay. I was not, unfortunately, I'm PlayStation for life, so I wasn't in the Xbox when that first came out. I haven't
PC also. I mean, so.
Oh, I too. Keyboard and mouse is like a foreign language to me, girl.
What? That's Klingon, man. Keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, I'm all about that.
A lot of games got controller support now, so I play with the Xbox controller.
I'm thinking about trying it though before State of Decay 2 because I know for sure I'm getting State of Decay 2 after like watching the gameplay of it and then hearing how the storyline works and how the mechanics works. I think it's definitely interesting. I mean, obviously, I don't usually like playing games where people are permanently dead. I like to get my people back. It'll be a different experience for me, but it looks really, really good. I thought it was going to come out later than it did. And when I realized what its release date was, because, they were keeping it secret for like ever, I was like, all right, well, cool. Then I'll definitely have time at that time to pick this up. So I'm definitely going to grab it. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to play State of Decay 1 first, but I'm going to try to.
It should be cheap by the time it comes out.
It's already for the low, like get it for around $20, I think.
Yeah, it is like $20.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Delilah HD? How you feel about State of Decay 2?
Man, see, so like I watched my husband play a little bit, but I couldn't. It didn't really appeal to me. But after seeing what I saw, for what they were doing with the second game, I'm definitely gonna do it with the 4-player co-op. Like that was one of my biggest gripe with the first game is they didn't have that ability to play with friends. And you guys already know this is different for me because normally I'm like single player games all day. I'm not playing with no friends. I don't care. Blah blah blah. But now after playing with a bunch of different communities and with you guys and stuff like that, it's like I'm all for it. So I can't wait for the 4-player co-op. I think it's gonna be sick. I like the trailers they released. I like saw some of the IGN first stuff that they put out. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it now at this point.
Oh, you said IGN. That shit had me triggered.
Shoot,
okay, we'll talk about that later.
My stomach turned a little bit when I said it.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later. Miss LBOOGIE 0208R, how you feel about State of Decay 2?
Well, I enjoyed the first one. I'm like the opposite of Delilah. Like when I was younger, I used to love single player games, but now that I'm older, I love multiplayer games. So when I played State of Decay, the first one, it just got lonely, like you're by yourself, so the 4-player aspect is like really the biggest part that I'm excited to play because I do love how you have to like, it's almost like Sims meets survival meets zombie game, so I do like that. I like that you have to like build up your little communities, your camps and stuff. The permadeath is horrible, but I've already learned my lesson from State of Decay 1, so I know I got to keep everybody ready to go because I was working with just one person, tension. And then because I was like just working with one person, and then when that person died, I was like super assed out. Like it was like having to start over again. So
yeah, I think in the new game, like because it's permadeath, right? So if the character you have dies, like you have to take your another person that's in your camp and go find that person's backpack in order to get some. Even then, you won't get all your stuff. Like you just get some of the stuff that the person had. So it's rough, man. That permadeath thing ain't no joke.
That's why. But I'm playing in someone else's universe because, I don't want my characters to be permanently dead. So I'm going to rock out with somebody else's universe when I do this co-op thing.
It makes you want to live, though. Like, you had that really die.
Yeah, you got to be more cautious. You can't just be running into situations like, oh, I'm about, like, it's not like, what's the other one?
Left 4 Dead and...
no, the Xbox one.
Left 4 Dead.
Is it Left 4 Dead? I don't think it's Left 4 Dead. The one with the dude with the camera. They just had one that was in Christmas.
Dead Rising.
Dead Rising, where you just like slash and like a big mob. You can't do that. Like you cannot do that at all. Or you're like you're gonna die. You're gonna die. So
freak out. I think I'll probably play that game and then I die and then just don't touch it again because I'll be so pissed. Like that's
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be Rage Quit City. Rage Quit. Like
Rage Quit City. Oh my god. What about you, CHAREECE? How you feel about State of Decay 2?
I played the first one and I don't think my nerves is good enough to play games like that because I was too nervous to do anything. So I think I'm gonna just skip over it and then watch y'all play it and just like panic for y'all.
Well, come on now.
You gotta play the 4-player.
No, I'm for real. Y'all don't know. Just like should I do? I can't go around this corner. I can't go over and get this item. No, I can't. No. I was like a little old lady.
When it comes to scary games. Good lord.
But it's not even a scary game. It's just
not a scary game. It is a survival team-based game that you got to get resources and build your camp and stuff like that. We need you, girl.
Right.
Yeah, but if somebody breaks into my camp, I'm gonna kill them, but I'm gonna do it while I'm slightly scared, like screaming.
Man, you better do what you gotta do for the camp, man.
Right. You probably look out. CHAREECE look out.
I will look out now because I'm running
on the boat while we go
right.
die.
You gonna be like, y'all, I'm already down the street, but there's people coming.
That's gonna be me.
CHAREECE, help with the anchor. Help us pull up the anchor. She looking like, what you doing? Like
I'm gone.
We need your help.
I'm out here.
I'm telling you.
Worst pirate ever.
I'm gonna hashtag that with Sea of Thieves and Rare Studios. Worst pirate ever. No, I'm not gonna do that.
I'll take that one.
No, you won't. I ain't gonna do you like that.
Do that? Did she really do that though?
What?
CHAREECE, you be leaving people? You left people on Sea of Thieves?
No, I didn't leave it. I don't think I did.
No, it's not. It's not that she left us. It's that she was just standing there while
I was just standing there laughing.
Look, me and staring at the ocean. Me and Delilah, we coordinate and try to get this boat, trying to catch these.
There's sharks in there. I wasn't gonna die.
She yelling and like looking at the enemy. We like, help us get the boat moving. Like, I had to pull the anchor up myself. I had to get set the sails myself. Yeah. All this. It's like that big behind gallon. You need more than just one.
That's why I think they're coming out with that third boat. Yes. I think it's going to be a 3-man boat because.
Man, CHAREECE left us hanging sometimes, man.
Mm-hmm, sometimes
we need your help. Can you help us with the anchor?
Sometimes.
Can
you help us with the base on State of Decay 2? Can you make sure that it be like you let us know when stuff be popping? Because I'm gonna tell you,
I will. I might be running while I'm telling y'all, but I'm gonna tell you.
No, I just think she was fascinated with other elements.
CHAREECE can water the plants and shit at the base.
See, I be y'all cook.
I'll take that. I'll take it. I'll take that. What I can't say what I like technically saw when I played State of Decay 2 because I did go to the event. It was it looked good. It looked better than
you had to sign that NDA and all that good stuff. So.
Yeah, I had to sign the NDA and all that good stuff. That game.
Oh, that's booty.
That's if you got a squad and y'all ready to team build and survive in this zombie apocalypse on some real shit, not on like on some. I was pleasantly surprised with what I saw. So
I'm hyped now. You got me hyped.
Okay. I got the Game Pass, so it's all good in the hood.
right.
I'm like, you know. I asked him, so this is on Game Pass, right? Yes, the basic version is on Game Pass. So I'm like, cool beans. I'm going to get that.
Oh, so nobody's doing that deluxe edition? Because they got like the special deluxe edition that comes out 4 days early than the base game.
What comes in that?
Hold on. I probably can pull it up. I forgot. It's definitely some just DLC, but it's not physical.
Oh man.
Oh, okay.
If it ain't physical, man, I don't want it. I need that. I need something I can look at and touch.
There's a physical version of it, but what I'm saying is like what comes inside of it is not like physical content.
Yeah. When it comes to like special edition stuff, the special edition stuff, I like stuff like with the Mortal Kombat. I had the bookends and the art book and stuff like that.
Those are so nice.
I like stuff like that. I don't mind paying for that. You know what I mean? But like extra digital deluxe stuff, I'll wait till the price go down. But it's probably a lot of DLC type stuff.
It comes with that's actually pretty good. It comes with 4 days early access, obviously, but you get 2 DLC packs and a free copy of State of Decay Year 1 Survival Edition. So it's not like you get the original game too. I think I could do it for that. Yeah.
And what, that's $49.99?
Let me pull that up too. Yeah, it's $49.99.
That's not bad.
Game Pass.
Game Pass.
That's it. It's okay.
See, I don't know. I like it, but I don't know if I would rock with Xbox Game Pass just because I don't play my Xbox enough to take advantage of it, which is why I do too many individual.
So many good games.
Get the Game Pass. Then get the Game Pass.
Halo. I mean, everything's on Game Pass at this point. A lot of great games. Tomb Raiders on there. I mean, they got so
Mad Max
games, AAA games on Game Pass now. Now a year ago it wasn't popping, but now it's lit. Like it's got a lot of great stuff. So.
No, and I've seen it. It's just like me personally, am I going to actually turn my Xbox on enough to take advantage of the Game Pass? Probably not. And my library is actually really large, and I'm still not playing what I have.
I see.
I have Sea of Thieves. I haven't played it yet.
You haven't played it yet?
I have not.
You gotta play with us.
I was like, I bought it. I got all the time in the world to get to this thing now. And the same thing with PUBG. I got PUBG, Cuphead, Sea of Thieves. I got a lot of Xbox exclusives in there that I just like. Once I'm picking up something else, especially with Fortnite now, it's just not happening. I turn on a console and I'm just I'll play Fortnite instead of all these other amazing games I got because it's just an addiction. So
when you realize you gotta understand and accept your addiction to overconquer it. So yeah, my video games are my addiction. So, yes, I do agree with that. I said if you guys got a squad and you got Xbox, I strongly suggest you get State of Decay on Game Pass if you can't afford it. It's full price, but the full pricing, like the base version, is not that bad, $30. I was gonna talk about that dude that got caught cheating, but I'm not gonna give him no rap. I do want to talk about how shady IGN was this week. If you guys didn't notice,
yo, did I tell you that Ryan McCaffrey blocked me?
He did.
What?
Nice.
Wait, first of all, wait. What'd you say?
So he posted this thing talking about how he's Xbox centric, and him and IGN or whatever. Like, even though we are Xbox centric, we do like to do PlayStation stuff and something else. And I was just like, since when has this man or his followers or community or whatever been Xbox centric? Like, that's what I said. And he blocked me.
He got salty over that. He was like,
because he know he's not Xbox centric. You are not Xbox centric. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
If anything, he's flip flop. He's a pair of flip flops.
Oh my god. Well, if you guys don't know what happened, we're not disrespecting the PlayStation fans out there in these streets, but we have to acknowledge what IGN did.
Right.
They did a screenshot of Kratos from God of War, and it said PlayStation 4, and then on the right it was Xbox One. It had blank, and he said something to the effect like Xbox.
Notice the difference. Yeah.
Notice the difference. Thank you for the actual quote. Notice the difference. Now we found this on Facebook. Everybody on Twitter.
But they do that shit on Facebook all the time. If anybody is ever still active on Facebook and you follow like GameSpot, IGN, Polygon, any of those on Facebook, they do shit like that all the time. And I think it's because they know that it's not like Twitter where people go fucking ham on you. Yes, that shit is constantly on Facebook.
It still blew up on Twitter though. It still blew up on Twitter.
Oh, because somebody finally moved it over to Twitter. Like I could do that shit all the time. They do it all the time.
Yeah, and they didn't post it in one place. They posted in two places. They posted on their Facebook page, and they also posted on Instagram. And so to me, I was like, that's deliberate. You posted on one place, that's a mistake possibly. But you post on Instagram, that's that's intentional at that point. Right. And so I was just taken back.
Their official pages?
Yes.
Oh.
And so I was taken back by it simply because of the fact that I expect big sites like that to be objective. Like they shouldn't have a stake in the fight, so to speak.
Right.
You pro PlayStation or pro Xbox, they should not be doing that type of antics to kind of neg one side on against the other. It's already bad as it is now. You got PC Master Race and Xbox and Sony ponies, and it's over the top, right?
Sony ponies.
So it's like, why in the world would they even egg that on for them? They're supposed to be a neutral ground, like
right.
And
well, at least that's what they always claiming. But
right, that's what they
truth came out.
And so what kills me is the fact that they got a deal with Microsoft for State of Decay 2 with the whole IGN first, which what I mentioned previously. And it's like, okay, you got a deal that's Xbox and Microsoft centric, but then you throwing shots at the community and the fan base of that
like
system.
He just proved my tweet right by doing that 3 days later. Like, are you kidding me?
He was like, I am so sorry.
The apology was really interesting too, because you notice he didn't CC Phil on that bad boy. He did not CC Phil. Like he put Aaron Greenberg, and I think it was
Mike
Ibarra.
Yeah. Mike said, yo, this is fake, cuz. Right? He said, no, cuz. He was like, no. He was like, nah, this is fake. No.
And I think McCaffrey's boss even got on there and was like, yeah, this is not what we about, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, too late, too little, too late. Like this sat on there for like a good while. Like it wasn't like it was just up for a second and then taken down immediately. It wasn't like that at all. It's set up there for a good minute.
And it was probably some newbie that was in charge of the page and posted it. And now,
you know what? Yeah. I feel like, what if it's calculated? What if it was calculated? Because look, now everybody's talking about this. You know, they say bad. Sometimes like bad news is also good news or something. I can't remember the quote.
Right.
But any press is good press.
Any press is good press.
Yes.
That's right. And it's like, what if this is just, calculated? Because not only are they getting the Xbox fan people or whatever riled up about it, but they also pandering to the PlayStation loyalists.
Adding fuel to the fire.
Right, adding fuel to the fire. So it's like, this is probably what they wanted to do. I mean, because now they got a bunch of these clicks, people trying to see the link, people trying to see what happened. They got everybody talking about them. Then you got people hitting me up, telling me, oh, you shouldn't get upset over it. It's a joke. I'm like, ha ha ha, it's very funny, but I expect these big sites to be completely 100% objective. I want fair media, because that means anytime I see a review on Xbox, or anytime I see it, right, I don't know if you're just being, deliberately because you prefer a PlayStation, so you're gonna knock off a few points here and there because of the fact that you don't like Xbox or you don't play Xbox. I need you to be 100% fair, cuz. So,
but they're not. They're being hella biased,
right?
And they like
even with the God of War reviews, it looks great. God of War looks great, and I can't wait to play it. But no one talked about the fact that it looks the same. Well, I'm just saying, all in general, like all the reviews, like a lot of people gave it a 10 out of a 10. Like 10 out of 10 means perfect.
Yeah, it's not perfect. I can tell you that now.
The game, I know the game isn't perfect. Like the game has to be perfect to be 10 out of 10.
Which game is perfect? Which game is perfect?
God of War. She's talking about God of War.
Anything about Nintendo.
Right.
Right. Everything by Nintendo.
But what was I gonna say? Damn, I'm losing my train of thought.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's floating away.
Yeah, but God of War, for what it is, yes. I mean, it's definitely got some stuff that's repetitive about it. It got things about it. It reminds me of Rise, Son of Rome. I mean, you know how in Rise you got the indicator to do like executions. They have the same thing in God of War. You know how Rise, Son of Rome has that berserk mode. They have the same thing in God of War. It's just everything's polished up to 1,000. That's all it is. It's got crazy polish, crazy set pieces, and man, this one boss fight I was just in was phenomenal. It was like I was watching a movie, and 90% of the time I was watching a movie, but the other 10% was epic, right? Fighting stuff like that, and trying to do combos and things like that.
The PlayStation pony in me is kind of mad you compared it to an Xbox exclusive instead of its predecessor. I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta. I'm telling you, that's how they changed the game, though. They changed the way the game plays.
Right.
It's no longer like that zoomed out. Everybody loved God of War. Well, I did. I love it. And you zoomed out and you used the hack and slash. Okay, it's no longer like that. It's cameras. It's on that PlayStation template, like like Uncharted kind of looks third person camera. That template, right? All the games look kind of that same template. It's built that way. I mean, so far the story is pretty engaging. I really don't. What's crazy is though the little boy. Like I don't care what happens to him. Like I don't even care. Like I guess it's just me. Like the way I'm thinking about it. It's like whatever. I don't care what happened to the little kid. That's sad.
Cold.
That's messed up.
That's cold.
Yeah, a little bit. No, that Atreus is a cold ass kid though. He's a badass kid.
Oh dude, he off the chain. Look who his daddy is. So it's like, bruh, like
he's still ain't as bad as his father, but he is you wouldn't want that to be your child. That's the main thing.
That little boy, I tell you that much. But so Kratos is dealing with that, and dude, but for what it is, it's great. Like this beautiful game. What I hate though is like the screenshots you take from PlayStation 4, like they come back to Twitter like all like that's 720, 40, 420, 480. It's so grainy, and like how you share on Xbox, like you get that 4K image and you get that 1080p image. It's like the picture is crisp and clear. Like I shared my some screens from God of War last night, and I'm like looking back on Twitter like, man, these don't even look right. Like the game looked 10 times better than what I showed, right? So that's a little. It bugs me a little bit. You know what I mean? Just a little bit.
Well, is that relative to the console? Like, does the Pro do that too? Because I don't have a Pro, so I've never screenshot it.
No, I have the regular OG PlayStation 4. So
okay, word.
So I just don't. I'm like, is there any way I can update the resolution on the screenshot that I share? Like, that's what I was looking for, because it's even got this black bounding box around it. I mean, if you guys just go look on my Twitter right now, you'll see those. If you scroll down some, you'll see those screenshots I shared, and you will see like these black outlines around the screenshots. I'm like, can I upgrade that? Like, can I get a 4K picture like Xbox? Because that's bugging me.
Yeah.
I'm Delilah HD.
Yeah, I see it. It looks fine.
Speaking of resolution, that's what the what I was trying to say before is that nobody's really talking about the fact that the difference between the Pro and the vanilla PlayStation 4 is not like, it's not leaps and bounds. Like if it was Xbox, they would be tearing it apart. They would be talking about how, why did Xbox ask you to buy a Scorpio when it's not even outperforming, you know, marginally, you know, out of the S or whatever. Like no one's talking about that at all. Like I'm happy that it looks good on both systems, but you would think if I bought a system that's titled Pro,
it looks like I'm
leaps and bounds differences.
Like I'm planning on the vanilla, and like I noticed a couple frame hitches here and there, but for the most part, it's smooth. Like I would say 98% of the time it's smooth. Like I noticed a couple, you know, jitters here and there when like switching between like action combat to actual cutscenes. So yeah.
Is the story popping though?
Yes. So far the story's popping. Within the first, I would say the first 2 minutes, you like, wow. Like the first thing you say is wow. Like seriously, the first 2 minutes of the game, you're like, okay, well, what's gonna happen next? And then it goes into this like huge climax or whatever, and it's, you know, it's kind of still building up to that. And so it introduces the RPG, introduces the RPG elements pretty early. So
really?
Like, yeah. So you're already like, okay, I gotta make sure I grab some money or whatever, and you know, get health and stuff like that. So it's weird because when the original God of War is like, it was really hacky slashy, like
yeah,
so it definitely takes you like, this doesn't it doesn't feel like God of War, but the character behaves like God of War, if that makes sense, which is kind of hard to describe. I don't know, because the game, it does not, like, I feel like I could take Kratos out of it and put in another Norse mythology dude in there, and to be okay, this dude's just a god in the game. But they put Kratos in there, so now you kind of wonder, okay, how they gonna tie this in with the other ones? And he's got a kid, which is still weird to me. Like, I think I just gotta play more of the game. So that's my little rundown. Sorry.
No, that's okay. You're good. You're good. I mean, it looks. The people that got it and are enjoying it, I'm so happy for them, because the people that are truly fans of this series got what they really wanted, despite all the bullshit of the PlayStation versus Xbox and all that. People are genuinely happy with the title of the God of War that they got, and that's what's really important to me. Yeah, we get this game. I will get this game down the road. I have friends that own PlayStations that say they're enjoying this game. I have to give it a try.
I can't wait till you try it too, because I know you're gonna give me the real. Like, I know, you know, like how just like with me, like I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. If the game's awesome, it's awesome. Like if it's something that's, because some people won't even tell you about the whole screen tearing between cutscenes, or won't even, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna try to give you the most realist opinion I can possibly give you without.
Maybe you should do a review.
Without fanboying over it, because a lot of people are fanboying right now. They're like, "Oh, this is so awesome! It's perfect." It's not perfect. I mean, like I said, I'm able to create parallels between games I've played because I've been playing forever. You know what I mean? So I'm able to see little things that I notice in other games. They got a lot of things from other games. They just kind of, it's like a mixed into a bowl, stirred up, and then poured out as God of War.
Like, I agree. I don't. I go in really hard, but I don't like when people won't actually like legitimately say that, you know, they're not enjoying the game just because they hyped it up the way that they did. Like, if you were wrong, you were wrong. But don't be out here making people think that a game is awesome and then you're selling it to them, and then it's not. It's no good.
Yeah.
It's like what's that other game? It's one of the Lego games, and I'm just like, yeah, man. Yeah, I get it. Lego is a cool series, but yeah, this one's trash. Don't buy this. It's Lego Marvel Superheroes. I'm like, Superheroes 2, I feel like was better than the original. Don't buy this one. I don't bang with it like that.
Yes. Well, let's go. I was going to talk about the new Castlevania game, but then I found out it was mobile, so we're not going to talk about that. I thought it was like a console version of a new Castlevania game. And then I looked it up and it was like mobile.
Do not do me like that.
It was on mobile. It's on mobile and they say it's trash. Okay.
Oh, no, come on. I love Castlevania.
Me too. Me too, but it's on mobile.
Konami, what are you doing? What are you doing? They don't like money. They don't like money. They just simply don't like money, because they got a fantastic franchise in Castlevania and they don't even want to do anything with it. Like, are you kidding me?
They need to remake Symphony of the Night, man. I'm tripping. Yeah. But that's the most rage game I have is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I hate and love that game at the same time. But like I said, man, it's mobile. Probably has microtransactions and stuff like that. Well, we got some. I don't know if you guys saw the leaked images of the new avatars for Xbox. Should be coming out pretty soon. Yes. How you guys feel about it?
I guess I'll go since nobody else talking. But no, I think I think they're gonna be nice. I like the video that somebody leaked out. We already saw like how they're gonna do other ethnicities. So it looks fantastic. I can't wait. Actually, I'm ready for them to do something different. So hopefully, when they introduce the new avatars, it comes with like a slight dashboard upgrade. Because I don't see how they'll fit on the dashboard. But yeah. Okay. I'm looking forward to it. So I'm looking forward to it
as well. I'm gonna miss all the old outfits that I acquired.
I hope they translate them over.
No, I think they know. I don't think they are. I think because when they did the update, they did original Xbox avatars on a separate app in the Xbox. So I think if you want to go original, you can, but you can't I don't think you can be able to transfer your outfits and your props over to the new side.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Man, it sucks though.
That's okay, because that means I'm gonna get my avatar a brand new outfit and a brand new prop. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, I'm excited. Anybody else want to talk about it?
I want a robot arm.
I know, right? I want a robot. Get a robot leg. Probably get that. You know what I mean?
Robot arms and legs. That's what we doing out here in these streets.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see. I just want better hair.
Dress and some heels on. Robot leg.
Just better hair.
Better hair. Absolutely.
Yeah, it sounds like Chareece not gonna get what she want, but at least I'll get what I want.
No. You saw that image I posted like some time back, right? You saw that fro, right? With that image I showed.
I know. I want a nice big fro.
Wheelchair. She had a fro. That job was lit. They did a good job on it. So maybe she'll get what she wants.
I mean, a fro is probably the easiest of black hairstyles. So if you can't get a fro right, goddamn. But if they get some cornrows right or some shaved on one side, cornrows on the other, and stuff like that, like, come on, get some real hairstyles.
Oh, Foxfire, we talking about the new avatars. That's not the games, just new avatar. Like your avatar, you can be able to customize it with.
I think she's asking, like, what about avatar games? Do you think they're gonna release games?
I sure
advantage of avatars.
I sure hope so.
That would be cool.
The racing game they had.
They did that with the 360, and it was nice.
Yeah, I thought it
was cool. Okay. I do want to talk about Reema, you did go to PAX East. I would love for you to talk about your experience there, because I've never been there. Anybody else on the panel been there?
No, I haven't been to any PAX.
Okay. This is my first one. So yeah, this was it was really crowded. That's if you want to explain the experience. Now the positive thing is because we went in kind of winging it. I only went with one person, and we really went in like winging it. Like we didn't plan shit, but like where to stay. So when I got there though, I was like, oh dude, it's just so much stuff, and I want to do this, and I want to try this, and I want to try that, and then I tried all of these different things and stood in all of these lines on day one, and then day two I'm like, all right, so it's probably gonna be different. And no, it's the same thing. So I ran out of games to play really, really quick. Like we end up playing Soul Calibur every single day, but that's because just
this is the new Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur 6 had a demo at PAX East. I ain't signed nothing, so I'm telling y'all right now, I don't know names of characters.
Okay, you ain't signed nothing?
But it was
the floor is yours. Go ahead.
Yeah, right. Everybody quiet. Everybody really fun. It was really fun. Mechanically, I was like, dude, this is what I wish Tekken would have been when Tekken dropped. Like that's all I kept feeling about Soul Calibur 6. And then I also feel like, you know, it's a series that has a diversity in its character selection, so you're going to feel more inclined to play because you're going to actually like the characters, whereas classic Tekken characters are cool, but if you bought Tekken for the fighting aspect, you don't really particularly care about the characters you're choosing.
Right.
And I think that's why Tekken ended up losing to Injustice, because was it Injustice, because you actually had like a connection to those characters. I didn't really have no connection to the characters for Tekken, and I decided just not playing the story. Like I'm gonna just hop in and play whenever I feel like it. But Soul Calibur is going to just have such a better, I feel like a better lineup of characters. The ones that they had in the demo were characters from the series. They weren't any new characters, but like the feel of it, and then the ultimates, and then how fluid it was, and it just felt so much better. Like I said, this is what Tekken should have been, and Soul Calibur is going to be that. I think they had 5 or 6 different characters, 2 females, 4 males. I couldn't tell you the names. I just played as the females.
I'm like, oh, that's my dude. I hope he is in the game.
Yeah. Probably, but like I said, the selection wasn't nobody that I had known as far as characters that were announced. They were all different people, but they weren't like special characters. Like they didn't throw anybody crazy into the demo to throw somebody off. Nice. But yeah, it played really fun. While I was there, I did watch State of Decay gameplay. Yeah, my boyfriend was not letting me stand in line for PUBG because I was like, I never played it. Let's play it. And he was like, yeah, I'm not standing in this 2-hour line, so you could just die within the first 10 seconds. It's not happening.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah. But we played Shinobi Strikers. I did the demo for Detroit Become Human, and I was already hyped for this game. That made me ecstatic. The whole scenario was awesome, and the messed up part is like same thing with Detroit Become Human and State of Decay. When you're playing as your android, if you sacrifice your android or you get your android killed, they are killed throughout the rest of the story. Okay. So me realizing it was a demo, I wanted to get the demo done and over with because I was so close to being done, and I immediately sacrificed my android. And I was like, wait, why did I do that? Like when the option popped up, which was the problem for me, it was just like sacrifice. And then I was like, oh, maybe he means sacrifice the android I'm about to kill to save this person. And no, I sacrificed myself, but I did save the character in the scenario. But like when I tell you, this game looks beautiful texture wise and everything, and I loved Beyond Two Souls. It's the same studio. Texture wise, movement, the fluidness, I was moving around like an idiot because that's just how I play games, but this thing felt great. And then the scenarios didn't really, like, it was very complex. Like, yeah, you're following a storyline, so to speak, but again, your choices definitely make a difference. So you can go any which way you want to. Obviously, there's no action in it, but it definitely felt like an interactive story. It was really gorgeous. I was really excited for that. Only reason I didn't play State of Decay though, and only got to watch it, is because y'all know me, Kingdom Hearts my thing, and we was about to be late for a Kingdom Hearts panel, and I don't do that, so I had to get out of the State of Decay line. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just grab the game, it'll be all right. I watched people play it while I was in line. I was like, that's enough for me, let's go to this Kingdom Hearts. But the best part about PAX for me was all of the panels that I went to. Like, yeah, it was fun playing the games, and it was fun shopping and whatever, and I went to meet and greets and everything for, like, you know, gamers and streamers that I loved, which was really fun. But interacting with the people and going to the panels was the best part. Like, they had some amazing panels. I found out a lot of things that I didn't know as far as about the fighting games. I don't really play fighting games, so we went to a panel about that, and that was really interesting. Like, the people they had on a lot of these panels, like, they had diversity panels for gamers who either do like YouTube or streaming and are marginalized. So like people who are LGBT, people who are of color. I went to a panel for that. That was really empowering. I went to a panel about safety for women in the gaming world. That was super empowering. It was awkward because, you know, they kind of tell you about the situations, and then you're like, yeah, I understand, but man, that's really messed up. Like, we're supposed to be a community, but at the same time, I applauded them for being able to tell their stories so that they can help women in the future who go to these conventions and, you know, play these video games online, and technically sometimes they're exposing themselves. And it was great. Interacting with the people that I look up to and watching them talk on these panels were probably the best thing. So that was the most fun part for me.
What was the least memorable part of PAX East?
The least memorable?
The lines probably, huh?
Yeah, the lines.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't. I'm
pretty busy.
Yeah, it's getting cons.
Oh yeah, and Facebook gaming, man. Like I was like, what is this big behind panel? Like, and then all y'all do is play Fortnite. All y'all playing is Fortnite. Like y'all can do something else, Facebook gaming. Yeah, I wasn't down with the get down for Facebook gaming, and they was having fun at their little pan. They started shirts and all this, and I was like, man, I don't know if I could get down with this. I feel like y'all just trying to marginalize. Y'all just trying to make money. That's all it really is. I don't feel like y'all really down for, the gaming community. Y'all say y'all are. I don't know. I didn't know anybody who was playing it. And no offense to Facebook gaming, but I do feel like it came during a time where like video gaming is on such a rise and is, affecting pop culture so much that, Facebook decided that they wanted to put their 2 cents in it. And that's okay. But, I'm going to stick to my guns and I'm going to stay with supporting, my YouTubers and my Twitch streamers and, the people who do those type of things just because I want to stick to my guns and support the people who are, not following the wave and I'm doing it because they love it. So
that's cool.
That's cool. I'm really glad that you hit up PAX East. I know you always been trying to go somewhere and you finally went.
Are you closer to the East Coast?
Yeah, I'm on the East Coast, so getting to Boston was just a really long bus ride rather than a really expensive plane ride.
How long was it?
From where I live, it was like 9-ish hours.
Whoa. 9 ain't that bad.
No, it was in the middle of the night too. We was just falling in and out of sleep. It was pretty chill. Until it got crowded, it was pretty chill. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Well, okay, good. Thank you for letting us indulge in your PAX East adventures. We really like to see women of color really trying to have opportunities to like go to these places and experience what they can experience, so we can all share knowledge with each other. Because I'm gonna tell you, when I went to the State of Decay thing, I was the only black person and the only female there. Like not like female that was there for the thing, not females that was already working there, but like just me. And I was like, I felt a little bit intimidated at first, but I was like, this is why I do what I do. So people can see that people like us, women of color, can love games and do these things. So I love to hear stories about that. You know what I mean? And she's won a TwitchCon this year, so we will definitely, best believe,
I can't wait.
We're gonna bump heads right there, in a good way.
Yeah, it's gonna be all hugs, girl, all hugs.
All hugs. Well, I did post up any questions up on the board. Anybody else got anything to say about gaming? Any rant, any discussions, any games, any from the panel?
No. Oh, just to let you ladies know, I don't know if you guys were aware, but I was on Crossfire podcast last night with I think the last one hosted by Mooch and LBOOGIE. He gave you a pretty strong shout out, so definitely listen to that. Yeah, he gave you a shout out. So definitely check that out when you guys get a chance. It's pretty fun. Yeah.
I'm about to say thank you to Mr. Mooch.
Yeah,
I like Mooch though. Yeah. Some of these home journalists are getting on my damn nerves, but
she said home journalists. I'm done, yo. I'm done.
Yo, that's what they are. Home journalists. Some of them are getting on my nerves because people really take their opinions as gospel, and I don't think people understand that. Yeah, you're getting big on YouTube or whatever, and but you have a responsibility now. You know what I mean? Like all these people are following what you say, and you cause real discord with the words that you spew to people. You know, like all yesterday or whatever, all this hate and shit on Twitter and stuff about people liking whatever they like. Like, are you kidding me? Or like being mad at Microsoft because they're congratulating other companies, like. Or the fact that Mixer has God of War on it. Mixer is a fucking streaming service. Just because, you know how stupid it would be for Microsoft to say, no, you cannot stream PlayStation games on our streaming service. They are here to make money, people. Period. That's how you make money. You don't cut off your nose to spite your face. And this isn't hood shit. This is business. Like, I don't get it.
It's like you over here preaching.
Like, I don't get it. Like, it's like you guys get on here and you act like you know business, but you have no idea. You have no idea. Like, as long as we're all making money, they don't give a shit. They can give 2 fucks, people. Everybody's making money. They're all happy, and it's a game.
Yeah.
And who cares? You like what you like. I like what I like. Yeah. Come on, man.
Okay.
Cut that shit out.
Okay, you heard her. I ain't had to say nothing this week. We gotta get pushes. But that's okay. We do some of those because sometimes we need to sometimes we with me personally, I bite my tongue a lot. You know what I mean? And I have to endorse certain things, and I have to answer questions carefully when someone comes and steps up to me on some bullshit rah-rah. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but every once in a while, you just gotta say what you gotta say and just leave it in and put it out in the universe and let it be. So yeah, I do feel you. I did post questions up, but I guess nobody want to post up no questions. They're gonna be late. Don't
be late with the questions, man.
It's okay. It's okay. I have a question. When you're doing conventions and stuff, right? What is the best way to save money?
Ooh.
If you go to these conventions and stuff, best way to save money.
You definitely
try not to eat out everywhere, Miss Lady.
Who, me?
Yeah. She be like, we going Korean barbecue, we going to Pink's, we going here, we going there. I'm like, ooh, that sounds like money.
I'd like to eat.
I eat out too, but if you're gonna be here for a whole week, like you're gonna be spending like a gang of money. Yeah. We got questions. I don't know if anybody else has any comments on how to save money during conventions.
Well, yeah, okay. So usually when I go out to LA, the way I save money is I find the food places is close by that are ridiculously cheap. Like for breakfast, like I go to IHOP because I know they cheap. In the morning. So for breakfast, I usually get the hotel I stay in is typically like right across the street from IHOP. So I hit that bad boy up for breakfast typically. Or I just have the breakfast that's continental with the hotel. That's a really good one because it's already included with the hotel cost.
Yep.
That's one. Another thing too, as far because usually the biggest cost and expenses comes when you're for food. That's typically where it comes from. Or from when you're taking like Ubers
and parking.
Right.
Absolutely.
Oh Lord, parking.
So like I will figure out the Uber cost ahead of time before even going out there and just count your trips, like how many trips it's gonna take you to get from like A to B. Like for instance, last year it was a little bit different because you had the Gallon Center, and you had back to the hotel, and then you had to go back to so it had several different locations. I think this year is going to be different because of the fact that everything's in the same vicinity. So you necessarily wouldn't have to have an Uber go back and forth between like hotel. And if you an actual person that's going to the if you're staying in one of the E3 sponsored hotels, like you get a free shuttle that takes you from the hotel to the convention center. So that's another thing you can take advantage of.
And bring water. Bring water.
Yeah, absolutely. Bring water.
Like the drinks
pack you
are
some
like
water
super
bottles.
expensive. Yeah.
Pack you some
You
water
got one of them Camelback backpacks.
And then you can get you can get the ice from the hotel.
Yep.
That they typically have that there. So just fill out a bad boy up with some water. You good. At least you won't go.
Yeah,
thirsty.
because I shit you not, Gatorade at the convention center is $6.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So
until you can make your own Gatorade. If you take you some Milo, a little bit of salt, and some water, boom, it tastes just like Gatorade. Promise.
Really?
Yes, just like Gatorade.
Okay, I got a question from Prophecy TV. Shout out to him. Xbox is coming in with both Spyro and Crash trilogies. Which one of y'all are you looking forward? Which one are y'all looking forward to? Crash.
I will Crash or Spyro.
I Crash
too. Spyro for me.
Spyro for me.
Spyro because
neither.
I already had Crash.
Neither. Damn.
Who said neither? State yourself. Who said
CHAREECE?
Oh wow! Not even Crash.
Come on. Anti-PlayStation all day. Like she don't care
like that, man.
It's not that I'm anti. I've never had one. I'm not. I just can't deal with it. So this is nostalgia for y'all. I never played these games, and they look boring as hell.
I'm
sorry.
I can see why
Crash is a classic.
Yeah, I can see why Crash is boring.
See,
Crash is boring.
No, I said I can see why it looks boring. It's definitely not, but I can see why it looks boring. Mm-hmm. Now, Spyro is a little more open than Crash is. Mm-hmm. And with it being remastered, that's an appeal, whether you're nostalgic or not, that's an appeal to pretty much everybody who likes a platformer, honestly. Mm-hmm. If anything, Crash is pretty much just the only one nostalgic for me because I didn't get to play Spyro. And Crash is actually really hard.
And see, Spyro, they like the way they remastered that, like it looks phenomenal. Like you look at the before and after screenshots. So like I'm picking up not only for nostalgia, but just it looks good, and I want to support the game. So, but I feel like in either one of those games, Activision wins. You know what I mean? I don't because they got both of those games, but whatever.
I'm kind of not impressed with Activision right now, so
yeah.
Well, you know what I'm finding weird? The developers like not keeping their exclusivity, like they're making it timed now for a lot of games. Like Crash is getting ported over to the Switch and the Xbox, and then Hello Neighbor is doing the same. And a bunch of games just keep doing like it was, obviously we thought Crash was going to just remain exclusive to PlayStation for a while, and then when it got announced, it was just confusing. And the same thing for Hello Neighbor. I'm like, well, like did Hello Neighbor do so like not great on Xbox that they had to give up their exclusivity to Microsoft? Or like
I don't think they have to give up their exclusivity. I think software companies are seeing that they make way more money, allowing it on both consoles than they do when they don't. So come here, give me that ball. They make more money if they have it on all consoles. So it's like their whole purpose is to make money. So it's just a no-brainer, I guess, for them.
Somebody's having fun.
He's damn squeaky toy.
So yeah, I agree with Boogie on this. I mean, I think that's exactly what it is. They're just making more money. I mean, I look at it like exclusivity is going to be a thing of the past eventually, and it's only going to be up to the first party groups to be able to make those games, and that's why it's important for Microsoft to kind of really show their cards this year at E3. Because I think Sony has been on a tear, man. They've been bringing AAA after AAA, and I'm loving it because I'm always good for great competition, and I love getting fantastic games. So, I don't want it to become stagnant where all we get is like multiplayer games and indies. Like to me, that's stale. To me, it's not good for the industry. So, I want the competition to be fierce. Like I want Xbox putting out their best games. I want Sony putting out their best games. Nintendo putting out their best. Because we win as gamers. We
That's
win.
That's not great with Microsoft though. Like I think I'd be more down with it if they just did more JRPGs. Right. Like they don't do enough or any RPGs in that instance.
That's a lost cause because there's a bias. I mean, there's a bias between like as far as the Japanese market and a US product. I mean, so them making those type of deals is just a stretch. They don't want to put their games on a United States based platform. At least that's how I've seen it for years. It's like we as Americans give them all the support. We support their platform. We support their console. But when you flip it, they don't support our console. They don't support. You know what I mean? It's just weird. I never understood why it's like that, but that's just the way it is. So asking for JRPG games is very, very difficult on a Microsoft product because it's going to be some bias there.
Yeah, I think they're working for it though. I think we will see some more. They get
a lot of support from Namco Bandai.
Yeah,
I mean I think they signed a real big deal with them and Sega. We should see some change, like a little bit, but it's not going to be nowhere near the level of the way the Sony is, because Sony's in Japan. They're able to get those games. Those development teams live there. So they're like, look, that's like Bethesda making deals with Xbox, right? Because they're over here. So they're like, oh, we can just easily just go over there and so get what we need. You got to worry about no language differences, nothing like that.
And there's so much differences between the way US does business and the way Japan does business. Like even in my business courses, they say that's probably the biggest hurdle that most American business companies have, is dealing with Japanese companies, because it's just totally different. What we value and what they value is just totally different. So it's constantly.
And I see Lawless put in a comment that said, he says that it's not true because original and 360 had Japanese support, but they good. They did have Japanese support, but it was nowhere near the level of what Sony had.
And it wasn't.
And also the Japanese support they got was because of what was it? Peter, what's his name? Oh gosh, can't remember. Peter Moore, because of Peter Moore, and because he worked for Dreamcast. You know what I mean? He used to head up Sega's Dreamcast. And so because he became the head of Xbox, he was able to kind of, shepherd those deals over to the 360. Come on, I know this history all too well. So he can say that I'm wrong on this, but trust me, do your history. I'm right.
Well, I just can't wait.
Right.
I already know I'm right on this. I ain't gonna go.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely ready to see what's up on the horizon and very excited. What's in store in the next coming months of what's in the next coming months as far as titles are concerned. It seems like we don't have any other questions, so we are going to start with outros. First, I would like to thank Miss Reema Tha Beast for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you guys for having me. This was super fun.
Oh, girl, I told you, Reema, when
the whole cast is just fly.
I told you.
Joy to have you. It was awesome. Always fun to have an extra person.
She's a jewel, and she knows her shit. So I really appreciate you stopping by. Please tell people where you at and what you do and what's coming up for you.
Oh, you guys can definitely check me out on twitch.tv/Reema Tha Beast. That's where I broadcast about 3 to 4 times a week. My schedule's pretty sporadic though, so y'all gonna have to hit that follow button, turn that notification on, know what I'm saying? Because I do stream at some pretty random times. But I try to do as much variety as I can. I dibble and dabble in a couple of things, and outside of God of War, I will be doing some Ni no Kuni. I will be doing some State of Decay. I will be doing some Detroit Become Human, and I'm just looking forward to all of the really good games that are coming out this summer. But thank you guys for having me. And I do YouTube, but my YouTube page is like non-existent right now.
To the club, man.
Welcome to the club for Delilah. She's president. She's president.
It's up there though.
It's up there.
Yeah, my YouTube don't get a lot either.
Yeah, I'm on that Twitter game and that Mixer every now and again. So yeah.
Speaking of Mixer, Delilah, tell them where you at.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Delilah on Mixer, like mixer.com/Delilah. You can also catch me on Twitter, Delilah_HD. So definitely follow me there. And you can catch me every Saturday right here on Grown Women Gaming at noon and on GRG on Fridays at 9:30 Eastern.
All right, Miss CHAREECE. Tell them where you at. Tell them what you're doing in the future.
It's your girl CHAREECE. You can find me on Twitter at Notora M. You can find me on Instagram. I'm usually more on Instagram because I like talking to people more. But I am on Twitter and a lot. Catch me on Terra Xbox. You can shoot me a note. I was talking to somebody last night. But I'm usually here and there popping into people's streams and just talking to them, which I do the LBOOGIE a lot. But yeah, you can just catch me there. I do. I really do. I hide in my office and I watch LBOOGIE while she's on playing Sea of Thieves.
Wow. Oh, snap. Well, LBOOGIE 0208. Tell them where you at. Tell them what you're going to do in the future.
All right. You can find Miss LBOOGIE just about everywhere. Twitter, Mixer, Instagram. All my stuff is LBOOGIE 0208. I think Instagram is Miss LBOOGIE, Miss_LBOOGIE 0208. Anywho, I stream weekdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and weekends are sporadic. So just make sure y'all hit the follow. And I'm doing a giveaway for Far Cry 5 still. I don't think I want to do Gleam because they don't have the right thing for you to have somebody follow you on Mixer. But anywho, come check out the channel.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. And this is me, Lady Infamous 415. You can check me where you at right now, Lady Infamous 415 on YouTube. We're close to 1,000. There's going to be a giveaway. Also, you can hit me up on Twitch, lady_infamous415. On Twitter. I'm sorry. I got too many of them. On Twitch. On Twitch. There's a giveaway for 500 followers. We are like at 433 right now. We're going to be doing some Mad Max this weekend. And don't forget Dark Souls Sundays, as well as maybe some Rainbow Six Siege. You can check me out on Twitter for all information. Lady Infamous. It's at lady_infamous30, Cappuccino Queen. Also, we will be doing our first panel next week. Chareece, would you like to divulge some information on that?
Oh, yeah, sure. If anybody down in South Georgia, yay. There's a con called OkiCon. Okay. It is regional based, kind of small, but we're getting larger. It's our third year doing it. And Grown Women Gaming will be the featured podcast. Yay.
Yay.
I will be there in person. So if you want to pretend to see me, I'll be there. And we will have interact with the crowd a little bit. So if you have a question prepared, you can come ask it there, or you can listen to us on YouTube. We're gonna be all over the place apparently.
Awesome. Oh, yes. Okay. And you guys, this has been Grown Women Gaming Podcast, Volume 24. You guys be easy. Enjoy your God of War, your Sea of Thieves, your Rainbow Six, your Call of Duties. And you guys have a wonderful weekend. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Thanks.